at me, I put a face on. Wow! Look at me, I put a show on when I go.
Hey, we need help.
Stop!
Please. It's my daughter. I think her leg is broken.
Stop right there!
We're not sick.
Got a couple of civilians on the outer perimeter. Please advise.
Eddie, what about Uncle Tom?
We need you to safety and go back around, okay?
Sir, there's a little girl. But... Yes, sir.
So we've just been through hell. We just need... Move your hand, please. I know, baby, I know. See me, all this way. You'll be okay, baby. Stay with me. Listen, let me see her, please. I'm sorry.
What about the guy?
He ain't even hurt. That's my fucking brother! Screw it!
Shit!
Ellie? Ellie, are you all right?
Oh my God.
Sam?
Oh no.
Sam? Henry? Ellie, stay there. Henry? What have you done? I'm gonna get that gun from you, okay? Oh, okay, easy.
This is your fault.
This is nobody's fault, Henry.
It's all your fault.
Henry! Henry, no!
Chicken, 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 Italian spicy bacon, chicken.
The fungus from The Last of Us that infects people's minds and makes them into zombies isn't real, right? Right? This is cordyceps, an entopathogenic fungus that'll hijack an ant's brain, effectively turning it into a zombie. The zombified ant now has a mission: to infect the rest of the colony. The fungus will force the ant to climb up above the anthill onto a tree or a plant where it'll bite down on a leaf, effectively dying there. But before that happens, the fungus will mummify the ant, and then a mushroom will pop out of the ant's head, sporulating the rest of the colony. But like, it only affects ants, right? Wrong. There are over 600 species of cordyceps that affect all kinds of insects. You're not safe just because you're not an ant. But we're mammals, we don't have to worry, right? Well, this is toxoplasmosis, a parasite that infects rats and makes them attracted to cats. Why? Because the toxo can only reproduce in cats. Nature is beautiful, but it also be giving me nightmares.
Joel here. What you're looking at behind me is a stage 3 infection from the mutated strand of the cordyceps fungus. Around here, we call them clickers. Now I'm going to show you a few ways to take out one of these fellas if you're unfortunate enough to stumble upon one. First and easiest is to sneak up behind him and stab him in the neck with a shiv. Now of course this is going to require a shiv, and you're going to need to get close enough to pull it off, which could be tricky because the clickers use echolocation to hunt. A gun is always a risky choice, but it can be effective if you give yourself enough distance to land a few shots. One bullet just won't cut it with most guns. Melee is an option if they get too close, but one misstep and you're a goner. Now my personal favorite is a Molotov cocktail. You can round up a few infected and then light them up like a glorious pile of sauteed human mushrooms. Yummy.
Oh, Honor. If only there was someone out there who loved you.
Oi, você sabia que um jogador cego conseguiu terminar The Last of Us Parte 2 sem a assistência de outras pessoas? O streamer Sightless Combat não possui visão, mas graças às mais de 60 opções de acessibilidade que o jogo tem, ele conseguiu jogar sem complicações. Desde auxílios de mira e indicadores de inimigo, até um sistema incrível que deixa você jogar o jogo completamente sem visão. Esse último modo, usado por ele, consiste em utilizar inúmeras dicas sonoras para indicar onde estão os inimigos, e a assistência de borda para que o jogador não caia de locais altos. Deslizando para cima no touchpad do controle, o jogo também dá uma leitura sobre suas informações atuais, com uma voz robotizada dizendo, por exemplo, você está agachado, vida 35. A Sony realmente sabe fazer jogos acessíveis, né?
Forum should settle this up.
Oh, man!
Don't leave me to turn.
Poor bastard.
Nah, you win some, you lose some, huh? That's life. I did that way too quickly. He was about to be like, man, get this letter to my wife. Tell my daughter I love her. I'm
No, please don't go. I'll be so miserable without you. And maybe love. You're trying to woo me in your dreams. Oh. Okay. Oh, it's all done.
The one thing that really bothers me about the casting for Pedro Pascal is that not only do we see his head get caved in once, is that eventually we're gonna have to see it twice. Yeah. There's two major changes from the video game to the show. The first is that spores will not exist in this TV universe, which means we're not getting any scenes with gas masks from the game. Like this one.
How the hell are you breathing in this stuff?
I wasn't lying to you.
Or like this one, assuming they make it to season 2.
Ellie, your mask. Here, we can share mine. No! Don't take it! Stop! Ellie, stop! Ellie, stop! What? No! Ellie, no!
Stop! I'm not infected. I'm immune. I'm not coughing, do you see?
The second major change is the timeline of when everything takes place. Originally in the game, the pandemic starts in 2013, then it flash forwards 20 years later. But with the show, it'll originally be set in 2003, allowing them to flash forward to 2023. This means that we might not get a scene with Joel playing guitar.
If I ever were to lose you, I'd surely lose myself.
Or it'll at least have to be a different song, because the song originally came out in 2013.
Here's what I hated about the first episode of HBO's The Last of Us. The thing I hated about the premiere of The Last of Us that made it almost unwatchable for me is that in the first 5 minutes of the show, this gentleman describes the science behind the virus so well that it scared the real life fuck out of me. Like, I get how it works. I played the game. I understand what's going on. He explained it like a high school textbook, and that's the part that scared me. It seemed like it could really happen, and it could. It could. It's like I could walk out my door right now.
If you're feeling lost,
You tell me to look for the light and I'll break your jaw.
I'm a nigga with an attitude, thanks to y'all. And I don't give a fuck, I keep it gangster, y'all.
What did the mermaid wear to her math class?
What?
An algebra.
Terrible.
A moon rock tastes better than an earthly rock because it's meatier. Oh man, that made me hungry. What is the leading cause of divorce in long-term marriages? A stalemate.
That's awful.
You're awful.
Do you even understand what that means?
Nope. Doesn't matter. A backwards poet writes in verse.
Do you even get that?
Of course not.
¿Quién anda ahí?
¡Tu puta madre!
Teamwork. Really? Just gonna leave me hanging? All right. See what happens. You remember me? Yeah. You remember me. Because I can make it quick. Or I can make it... That's so much worse.
The first week of training, I can't believe I'm going to admit to this on camera. I called somebody and I said, I cried. I was like, I'm old. Everything hurts so much. There's got to be something wrong. I must have something because I can't walk and I can't think and I'm in pain and all I see and feel is pain. And then I was fine.
Tem um cara que conseguiu apagar dos arquivos de The Last of Us os modelos do Joel e do Tommy e deixou o jogo muito bizarro. Porque quando você inicia o jogo com a Sarah, todas as interações com o Joel parece que são feitas por um fantasma. E quando chega no carro, o jogo não avança. Mas aí, se você reiniciar o game naquele ponto, a Sarah volta fora do carro. E é aí que começa a parte legal. Você consegue andar pela cidade livremente. Primeiro, é incrível ver que nesse ponto do jogo já pré-carrega um mapa tão grande. E segundo, é fantástico ver pequenos detalhes que a Naughty Dog colocou no cenário que mal dão pra ver direito, mas que estão lá para compor a ambientação. Fantástico.
Loved it. Wait, what'd you ask? Right at the beginning, the mud fight. Oh, the mud fight. I thought you said... I thought...
Quando você joga The Last of Us Parte 2 pela segunda vez, buscando 100%, você nota algumas coisas que você não notou antes. Assim que eu entro nesse prédio, eu encontro esse corpo separado da cabeça e um balde do lado. E sinta o amor dela, escrito em sangue na parede. No segundo andar, eu encontro essa porta trancada.
Porra. Tem coisa boa aqui.
E essa corda. Claramente um puzzle pra gente resolver. Depois de passar algum tempo pensando, é bem simples, eu quebro esse vidro. Então eu uso a garrafa que eu tenho e quebro o vidro do lado da calha, nessa parte de fora. E pronto, agora eu tenho um jeito de subir até o quarto trancado. Apesar de eu estar jogando no modo punitivo, onde os recursos são mais escassos, essa sala até que guarda algumas coisas interessantes. Porém a mais interessante é o bilhete que eu encontrei. Aparentemente o bilhete é endereçado a Simon, algum parente ou esposo de Paige, a mulher que escreveu a carta. Ela conta que ele havia saído para procurar algumas coisas e ela foi atrás dele e deu de cara com o pessoal encapuzado, gritando, chamando ela de pecadora e atirando nela. Ela disse que voltou correndo pro prédio e se trancou ali dentro e não sabe o que fazer. E no final ela diz: se alguma coisa me acontecer, eu quero que vocês saibam como eu te amo. A Paige é aquele corpo que a gente encontrou lá embaixo. E a gente sabe muito bem quem é que fez isso. Me segue para não perder os próximos vídeos. Tchau. Na live de ontem a gente começou a jogar The Last of Us. E quando chegou na parte fofinha em que a Ellie toca o violão pra Dina, dale Ellie, dale. Manda pra nós aquela boa. Eu toco violão e ela tá fazendo exatamente as notas da música, tá? Até isso eles tiveram cuidado de fazer. Eu perguntei pro chat. Chat, fala uma música aí pra tocar. E é claro que eles pediram aquela. É, aquela. Vamos voltar pra trás? Vamos voltar pra trás aqui, ó. Não voltar pra trás. Não voltar pra trás. Podem me enfrentar em qualquer lugar. Não vou dar pra trás, vou ficar de pé, sem dar marcha ré. Se preciso for, remarei contra a maré pra ficar de pé. Baracundê, baracundê, baracundê. Deu, foda-se.
Hey! Come on, man! That's too easy!